plenty of drama and, of course, plenty of controversy as we enter half-time in the Battle of Britain Sky Bet Championship playoffs. Who's going to come up on top after the second legs? We'll talk about that and much more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today, we're taking a look at the old Sky Bet Championship Playoffs second legs, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button and get me bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Sky Bet Championship Playoffs related, football related. We got it all here under one broski. That's right, boys and girls. And yes, advantage Swansea, advantage Fulham as we enter the second legs, and we are still on for a Battle of Britain Part 3 if a Welsh team and, of course, if an English club do make it to the final. So we'll talk more about that in a minute. Of course, got a bit of breaking news, boys. Breaking news! Good news for me, good news for you guys. We have a brand new squeaky clean Patreon, so respect to Dylan Goddard for joining the VIP gang. We don't have a dream team no more. We have the Dirty Dozen, that's right. So welcome aboard, Dylan Goddard. He actually did what I told him to do. Go in the old link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas, and sign on the dotted line, and you could be in my new best mate gang forever. So me and Dylan are tight. We're airtight. We're going to hang out for Thanksgiving and all that kind of jazz. He joins the illustrious VIP gang of William Shepherd, LG and Cal, Bianca Muller, Daniel Meller, Cody Cahoe, Joachim Johansson, Tom Beresford, Tom Clark, John Spur, Russell Frost, and of course, Aztec Marky B. Mark, boys. A.K.A. Dr. Aldi, I think that's his name. So respect to all of them. Respect to Dylan. He has joined the game. If anyone else is interested, we don't want to be the Dirty Dozen for long. We want to be the Baker's Dozen. So we're on the lookout for number 13 now. Unlucky for some. Unlucky for me? I don't know. Hopefully you guys are interested. If you are, check out the link down below. Patreon.com/Roverseas. Perks and privileges galore. Once I get around to rejazzing it, there's going to be lots of perks and privileges in regards to the Prediction League, boys and girls. That's right. I can tell you, I can reveal now that all patrons will get access to all the data live. That's right, with a live Google Sheet as I do the calculation. So that is a perk and privilege for patrons only. I'm telling you now, this is breaking news, boys and girls. Breaking news. But anyway, we've got enough jibber jabber about that. We'll talk more about that later in the Prediction League video. Talk more about it in a bit. Let's get into it. Of course, we're talking about this. It is the Sky Bet Championship Playoffs second legs. That's right. But before then, we're going to take a look back at, of course, how we all did in the first legs, including me. I'm actually matching today the old backdrop. Sexy. All right. So, of course, let's talk about Swansea against Brentford. Of course, it was, when was it? Saturday, this bad boy. 1-0 win in the end. Swansea with the only goal from Andre Ayew. That's right. Penalties galore, sending off galore, all this kind of shenanigans, all this kind of drama, ending up in a 1-0 win for Swansea. They've got 1 foot in the final already. I actually remember the 2-2 draw in this one, so I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was smoking. Swansea are playing the football right now. They've got the bit between the teeth. They are riding the wave of momentum, and they did that against Brentford, of course. That red card did them a world of good. Of course, a lot of people saying it wasn't a foul, wasn't sending off offence, and that red card may get rescinded as well. So it's a lot of drama in that game, and I think it's only half time. It was only half time. We'll talk more about the second leg over in Griffin Park. It could be the final game in Griffin Park. In fact, it is gonna be the final game at Griffin Park, regardless. We'll talk more about the ins and outs and all that kind of jazz in a second. Of course, in the other leg, just today, which is Monday, the 27th of July, it ended up as a 2-0 win for Fulham. They got 1 foot in the final. It looks like it already as they beat them over in Wales. That's right. The goals. They didn't even play Mitchell goal. Mitchell goal was not played on this game. Josh Onoma on the 49th minute, and Niskins Kanbano with the 91st minute, pretty much winner. It is the winner. I actually went with a 1-0 win for Cardiff on this one, so I got that one wrong as well. But you would definitely say advantage Fulham. I'd definitely say advantage Swansea, even though Swansea have to play the second leg over in Brentford. They're going to be chucking the kitchen sink at you. Oh, yeah. So I did pretty poop. I'll call this the shit-face gang. Now, how about you guys? Of course, the criteria is a little bit different these days. If you get 0, you're in the shit-face gang. If you get 1, you're in the straight-face club. And if you're in you get 2, you're in the top banana. And there's a couple of guys who did very, very well, and gals, of course. Let's get into it then. Of course, Bianca Moller, she's just here for the show, really. She's just checking it all out. She thinks Fulham will win, but she would really like a Welsh derby, and she's a patron, so we'll give her a round of applause for just stopping by. Well, another patron is Shepherd. That's William Shepherd. Bill to you and I. He tips in with a top banana. Well done to you, sir, for the top banana. And a well done to you, sir, for being a patron, of course. Also in there, Jaden did chip in with some picks. I'm going to a straight-faced gang because he got at least the Swansea one there. I can't really see the other one because it was a big old... He did the 2 legs and all that kind of jazz. And Cody Ho thinks Swansea will win the playoffs. And down the foot of the table there, just the one pick from football/soccer fan. And he went with Brent. In fact, tell a lie. He actually went with Brentford for the first game and he went for Cardiff for the second, which means he's with me in the shitface gang. There's some more here, though. There's quite a lot here. So sit back, get your popcorn out, and let's get into it. Juan Felipe Olaria Pardo, he did very, very well. So we're not too shabby for you, sir. Top banana. Club Skills did pretty shit. Dominic Zai-Ken Chong, he did shite. Joachim Johansson, aka a patron, he gets a round of applause before we even get to look at his pick. But he did all right. So well done to you. The patrons are kicking house today. Cody Cahoe said, Wigan are the only team I've seen to get relegated and win the FA Cup, I think he said on that day. But Darda W, he did all right for himself. Joe Brain didn't predict. I'm Evan, not too shabby. Where else are we? We're going with Retro Flints. Top banana for you, sir. Top banana for you. Where else are we? Brad Petford, he did shit. Elgin Cow, respect to my brother right there, even though his picks were just like mine and they were shit. Mabast Mustafa, he did pretty shitty as well. Hype Clan, not too shabby. Mark O'Leary, not too shabby. Grant Santos, he did shit. Cody Ho, legend. And look at that. Patrons are just flying today. Respect to you, sir, for being a Patreon. And of course, respect to you for your kick-ass predictions. Morton, 8642, not too shabby. Logan Spammer, not too shabby. Devante Caprice did shit with an edit. Risky did okay for himself. Yannick Buster, not too shabby. Leah Martin, top banana for you, sir. Well done. Hanuki did shitty. Rooney. Ian Thomas, he likes a bit of Wales, boys, hey, bit of me. He did top banana there, not too shabby there. UCD, we do UCD, we'll get to him in a minute. Swansea, Colin O'Leary did pretty shit. Dylan O'Donoghue, he did not too shabby as well. Carl BTW, Gash, UCD, Sink Sonk, he did pretty poop as well. Will Hayes did absolute shit. Ultra Omamira, not too shabby. Vincent Hong, he did pretty poop as well. Kane Gaming Channel, not too shabby. And Lionel Nil, he did shit. So there you go. So I appreciate the support, the predictions and all that kind of jazz. You got to do it all over again, boys, for the second legs, and we'll take a look at how you guys get on then. But let's get into it now. It is the second legs, and we're going to kick it all off with Brentford up against Swansea. By the way. Anyway, of course, coming into this, Swansea got the upper hand on this one. But let's break the stats down a little bit more then, shall we? Now, these two sides have played in total. We did talk about the last 6 between these two sides, but in total, Brentford have actually beaten Swansea 31 times. Swansea have actually beaten Brentford 34 times over the course of history. And there's been 22 draws. A draw will be good enough for Swansea to go through. Let's take a look at this season, though. Brentford come into this with, on average, at 1.7 goals a game. Average possession, 55.8% possession. Pass accuracy is 79.8. 14.4 shots per game, 14.7 tackles per game, and 10.1 dribbles per game. 55 yellows, 2 reds. Swansea come into this with 1.3 goals a game, with an average possession of 51.9%, 78.3 pass accuracy, shots per game, 12.6, tackles per game, 15.3, dribbles, 7.5, 73 yellows, and 4 reds. The bookmakers on this one, they give it 5-3 on for Brentford. They are the red hot favourites for this one. 3-1 is your draw. 9-2 is your away win for Swansea. If you want to go outright, so these bad boys, Brentford are actually 94 favourites still to go up and get promoted, despite coming into this with a wonky affair. 4-1 for Swansea. You know what? That's good money right there. If you're a betting man, I'd go Swansea to win the whole pissing thing right now. I think if they go through, they've got a realistically good chance of getting there. Of course, Brentford are my boys. Not my boys. I'm a Rovers. But of course, they got David Raya between sticks, the Golden Glove man on this one. And I cannot see anything but a Brentford victory. I'm going with a 3-1 win for Brentford, which would make it a 3-2 aggregate win, which would actually send Brentford through. And Swansea pack in, unfortunately. They've been very, very good. I've been very, very impressed with with Cooper and all that kind of jazz. They've done Ryan Brewster's a solid loan signing and all that kind of jazz. They just come out of nowhere. And who will Brentford play in the final? Well, let's take a look at the next one. Of course, it's Fulham up against Cardiff down at the Craven Cottage. I don't know why I'm saying Welsh, but anyway, these two sides took down, of course, back to back. Well, not back to back, a few times over this year. But how many times have they played in the course of history? Well, Fulham have actually beaten Cardiff 29 times over the years, whereas Cardiff have actually beaten Fulham 25 times. There's also been 13 draws between the two sides as well. Heading into this, well, Fulham have actually scoring around about 1.4 goals per game in this championship season. They've also average possession rate of 58.3%, 83.3 pass success rate. I think that's the toppest, the best in the division. 13.5 shots a game, 15.4 tackles a game, and also 9.4 dribbles a game. 81 yellows, 5 reds for Fulham this season. Meanwhile, Cardiff come into this with 1.4 goals a game, 44.4% average possession, 65.8 pass accuracy, 12.4 shots a game, 14.3 tackles a game, 7 dribbles a game, and 72 yellows and 2 reds. The bookmakers on this one will give you, for this match itself, it's 11-10 on Fulham. Our favourites, red hot favourites. For the bookies, 5-2 is your draw, 3-1 is your away. And of course, Cardiff can win this one 1-0 and not go through, of course. And if you want to go see outrights, of course, Fulham are second favourites. Are they second favourites? It says 9-4 Brentford, 5-6 Fulham. Looks like Fulham are favourites. Strange. It's a strange way they laid this out. And of course, Cardiff 33-1 to go all out and get themselves promoted. They got to do it the hard way, folks. We've seen some strange old things in the old playoffs of this calendar year with Wickham doing the unthinkable and getting themselves promoted. But can Cardiff come from absolutely nowhere and get themselves through to a final to take on Brentford? Well, unfortunately, no. I think it's going to be a convincing 3-1 win for Fulham, which will make it 5-1 win on Agatha Gate, and it will set up an all-London affair in my eyes, just like that. It'll be Brentford against Fulham down at Wembley with absolutely no fans. Goodness gracious me, what a travesty it will be for football fans around the world. But it is the most expensive game of football in the world, and we'll be covering it as well, prediction wise and all that kind of jazz. But anyway, that's it. I just want to remind you before I go, we do have the prediction league, boys and girls, starting off this very week, in fact, over in Scotland. But we'll be doing this with the Championship, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, all in 2020-2021, so make sure you check it out. But if you want to know what's going on, there should be a video very, very soon, in fact probably later today, to explain the old prediction league. And of course, check out the Scottish videos anyway. You'll see what I mean, especially the reviews. The reviews is when it all comes into play. Just make sure you come by, get your predictions in nice and early. And speaking of predictions, get your predictions in today for this bad boy right in there, right at the bottom of the old comment section there. And of course, smash the old subscribe, smash the thumbs up, and smash the little bell as well. Just do all the smashing. Triple smash, boys. The bell, the flipping, the button, the flipping, the thumbs up, boys and girls. And that is it. That's it for me. It's going to be an all London affair. What about you guys? Get your own picks in the old comment section down below. So yes, for me, I really, just for David Raya's sake, there's actually been links with David Raya going to possibly Arsenal. There's other clubs, a big time English club sniffing around as well. So kudos for him. Could be a £10 million move, and hopefully Rovers will get a bit of a sail on feel on that. But that, my friends, is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Of course, if you are new, smash that subscribe. We'll be bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, World Football related. Of course, big shout out to the patrons. Of course, Dylan Goddard. Respect to you, sir, for joining the gang. And if anyone else is out there to make this dirty dozen to the baker's dozen, there is a link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. We got it all here, babies, under one roof. I'll see you all very, very soon. Until then, smash the thumbs up and all that kind of jazz. Stay safe. Mask up, 6 feet, let's go. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.